Hello, my amazing students, students of English, of growth, and of self-mastery. Today, you are not just watching another book summary. You are about to enter something deeper, something that can change your mornings, your days, and even your life. Because this is not only a story about waking up early. It's a story about power, your own power. The kind of power that many people forget they have. The kind of power that slowly fades away each morning when we start our day in the wrong way. Think about how most mornings begin. You wake up. You feel tired. You reach for your phone before you even open your eyes fully. You start scrolling through messages, emails, and social media. You begin reacting to the world instead of connecting with yourself. And before you know it, your day feels rushed, stressful, and out of control. But what if you could change that? What if, before the world even wakes up, you could take full control of your time, your energy, and your mind? That is exactly what this video and this book are about. Today, we are going to explore one of the most loved and powerful self-development books ever written, The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. This is not a boring self-help book full of rules and theories. It's a story, an emotional journey about people who were lost, tired, and searching for meaning. They didn't need more money. They didn't need luck. They needed a system, a way to take back their life. And they found it through a simple but life-changing habit, waking up at 5 a.m. In this video, we are going to uncover 21 powerful ideas that are hidden inside this book. These ideas are not just here to motivate you for a few minutes. They're here to awaken something inside you, something strong, peaceful, and full of potential. You're going to learn about discipline, focus, confidence, peace, and greatness. You'll discover why the first hour of your day is the most powerful hour of your entire life. You'll understand how to build habits that last even when motivation disappears. You'll see how the world's most successful people win their day long before the sun rises. And more than anything, you will learn how to finally put yourself first. By the end of this video, you won't just be more productive. You'll feel transformed. You'll realize that everything you've been searching for, clarity, strength, and balance, is already inside you. You just need the right rituals to bring it out. If you are learning English, you're also in the perfect place. This summary uses simple, clear words and real-life examples. As you listen and read, you will naturally learn new vocabulary. You will improve your grammar and sentence structure. And the best part? You'll do all this while learning something that can truly change your life. This is not just a summary. This is a wake-up call for your language, your focus, and your future. So, let's begin. Framework 1. Own your morning, elevate your life. This is the heart of the entire book. It is the most important idea. The way you start your morning is the way you live your life. Most people wake up late. They hurry. They rush. They check their phones and scroll through social media. Their mind becomes tired before the day even begins. But the most successful people, the leaders, creators, and top performers, live differently. They take control of their mornings. They rise early while the world is still quiet. They use that first hour to become stronger, wiser, and more focused. The idea is simple. If you win the morning, you win the day. And if you win enough days, you win your life. Think about it. If the first thing you do in the morning is grab your phone, check other people's lives, or fill your mind with negativity, how can you expect to be focused or creative? You can't. Because you've already lost control of your mind in the first hour of your day. Robin Sharma calls this time the victory hour. He says this is the most sacred and powerful part of the day. The time when the world is silent, your brain is calm, and your future is ready to listen. This is where transformation begins. When you own your morning, you stop being reactive and start being intentional. You don't just survive the day, you create it. When you wake up early and use your time with purpose, to move your body, to learn something new, to reflect on your goals, you build momentum, confidence, and inner peace. You start the day with strength instead of stress. And that strength carries into everything you do, your work, your relationships, your dreams. So remember this. Your morning is your foundation. If you master it, you master your life. Wake up early. Move. Reflect. Learn. Do this every day and you'll notice a quiet, powerful change inside you. Because when you own your morning, you don't just change how you start your day. You change who you are becoming. Framework 2. The 20/20/20 formula. The victory hour. Now that you understand how powerful mornings can be, you might be asking, what should I actually do at 5 a.m.? Robin Sharma gives us a simple but powerful answer, a system used by high achievers all around the world. He calls it the 20/20/20 formula. It's a clear plan for how to use your first hour, from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., to transform your body, mind, and soul. You divide the hour into 3 20-minute blocks. Move. Reflect. Grow. Let's break it down. 5 a.m. to 5:20 a.m. move. You start by moving your body and you move it hard. Do anything that makes you sweat. Run, stretch, dance, jump, do push-ups, or just put on music and move. Why? Because this first 20 minutes sets the tone for your entire day. When you exercise, your body releases powerful chemicals. Cortisol, your stress hormone, goes down. Dopamine, your motivation chemical, goes up. Serotonin, your happiness chemical, increases too. This isn't just a theory, it's science. By moving your body early, you're telling your brain, we are not lazy. We are strong. We are alive. We are ready. You wake up your energy. You wake up your confidence. You wake up your power. So, the first 20 minutes are simple, just move. Sweat a little, breathe deeply, and remind yourself, I'm taking control of my day. 5:20 a.m. to 5:40 a.m. reflect. Now that your body is awake, it's time to calm your mind. This second block is about reflection, slowing down and thinking deeply. You can sit quietly and breathe. Write in your journal. Pray or meditate. Visualize your future. Ask yourself powerful questions like, who am I becoming? What am I grateful for today? What truly matters right now? This is your time for silence and clarity before the noise of the world begins. It's like pressing a reset button for your mind. In this space of peace, you can listen to your thoughts, understand your emotions, and prepare your spirit for the day ahead. This reflection helps you stay centered, calm, and focused when challenges appear later. Remember, the world will always try to pull you in 1,000 directions, but this quiet moment brings you back to yourself. 5:40 a.m. to 6 a.m. grow. The final 20 minutes are for growth, feeding your mind and soul with something wise and inspiring. You can read 10 pages of a great book. Watch an educational video or lesson. Listen to a podcast or audiobook. Study a skill you want to master. This is when your brain is most alert, focused, and ready to learn. So use this time to fill it with knowledge, wisdom, and positivity. Most people say they want to grow, but they never give their mind the time or space to actually do it. This last block makes sure that every morning you are becoming better, even if it's just 1% at a time. So the 20/20/20 formula is simple but life-changing. Move. Reflect. Grow. This is what separates ordinary people from extraordinary ones. Because while most people wake up reacting to the world, you'll be creating your world, one powerful morning at a time. When you follow this system, you don't just control your schedule. You control your mind. You control your emotions. And that, my friend, is real freedom. Framework 3. All change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and beautiful at the end. This next idea is one of Robin Sharma's most powerful truths. He calls it the law of transformation. And you need to understand it, especially if you're trying to build new habits or change your life. Here's the truth. Every change feels difficult at first. That's normal. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of growth. Let's go through the 3 stages. 1. The hard beginning. When you first start something new, like waking up at 5 a.m., it feels almost impossible. Your bed feels too warm. Your mind says, just 5 more minutes. Your excuses feel strong and your motivation feels weak. This is the hard beginning. You'll want to quit. You'll tell yourself, maybe this isn't for me. But this discomfort is a sign that you're breaking old patterns. It's your old self fighting to stay in control. 2. The messy middle. If you keep going, you'll enter the next stage, the messy middle. Here, things can feel confusing. You'll miss some days. You'll doubt yourself. You might feel like nothing is working. But this is where real change is happening deep inside you, where you can't see it yet. Your brain and body are adjusting. New habits are forming. You are slowly becoming someone stronger, more focused, more disciplined. It's messy, but it's necessary. Every transformation passes through chaos before it becomes clear. 3. The beautiful end. Then, one day, something amazing happens. You wake up early without a fight. You feel calm, focused, and full of energy. The habit that once felt impossible now feels natural. This is the beautiful end, when change becomes part of who you are. You no longer need motivation, because now it's a lifestyle. You've evolved. You've transformed. So remember this every time you struggle or feel stuck. All change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and beautiful at the end. When you understand this law, you stop giving up too soon. You realize that struggle is not the enemy, it's the path. Every great transformation in history looked impossible in the beginning. But the people who kept going discovered their true power. And so will you. Framework 3. Conclusion: the truth about change. This lesson is not just about waking up early. It's about everything in life: learning English, starting a business, changing your health, or improving your mindset. No matter what you're trying to change, the pattern is always the same. At first, it hurts. In the middle, it's chaos. At the end, it's freedom. So remember this. When it feels hard, it doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're growing. The pain is not a sign to stop, it's a sign that you're moving forward. Every breakthrough begins with discomfort. And the only people who reach the beautiful end are the ones who don't give up in the messy middle. Framework 4. The 4 interior empires. Now that you know how change works, let's talk about where real power comes from. Most people think success is only about mindset, your thoughts, beliefs, and focus. They say, just think positive, or change your mindset and your life will change. But Robin Sharma teaches something deeper. He says, you are not just a brain. You are a complete human being, emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual. And if even one part of you is weak, the whole system begins to fall apart. That's why true success and happiness come from building all 4 of your interior empires. Mindset, heart set, health set, soul set. Let's look at each one. 1. Mindset, the power of your thoughts. Your mindset is your mental world, your thoughts, beliefs, and ideas about yourself and life. It includes your goals, vision, logic, focus, and confidence. Your mindset is how you see the world. If your thoughts are small, your world will be small. If your thoughts are strong, your world will grow stronger with you. But mindset alone is not enough. Even if your mind is sharp, other parts of you, your emotions, body, or spirit, might be holding you back. So, this is only the first umpire. 2. Heart set. The power of your emotions. Your heart set is your emotional world, your feelings, memories, and ability to love and forgive. If your heart is full of pain, anger, jealousy, or fear, your mind cannot work clearly. Even if you think positive thoughts, your emotions will pull you backward. Heart set means healing from old wounds. It means forgiving others and forgiving yourself. It means being kind, patient, and gentle with your own soul. For example, maybe you're trying to study or work, but your mind keeps returning to a past heartbreak or mistake. You try to focus, but your emotions feel heavy. You don't need more motivation, you need to heal your heart set. When your heart is light, your mind becomes clear. When your emotions are balanced, your thoughts become powerful. 3. Health set. The power of your body. Your health set is your physical foundation, your body, your energy, and your strength. If your body is tired, sick, or weak, you cannot give your best to anything. Health set means eating clean, nourishing food, sleeping deeply and resting enough, moving your body every single day, avoiding habits that drain your energy. Imagine a man who wants to start a business. He wakes up late, eats junk food, scrolls on Instagram, and drinks soda every night. He says he wants success, but his energy is too low to act. He doesn't need more ideas, he needs a stronger body. Your body is not just a machine, it's the vehicle of your dreams. If you don't take care of it, nothing else will work. 4. Soul set. The power of your spirit. Finally, there is soul set, your spiritual side, your connection to something bigger than yourself. This is your quiet inner power, your higher purpose, your deep why. It's the part of you that asks, who am I? What am I here to do? What truly matters? Soul set gives you peace when the world feels loud. It gives you direction when life feels confusing. It reminds you that success without meaning is empty. You can have money, fame, and followers, but if your soul feels lost, none of it will satisfy you. Soul set connects you to gratitude, kindness, and the joy of serving others. Bringing it all together. Think of it this way. Mindset is your brain, how you think. Heart set is your emotion, how you feel. Health set is your fuel, how you live. Soul set is your direction, why you exist. If you build only one, you'll always feel unbalanced. But when you strengthen all four, you become whole, focused, and unstoppable. That's the secret of the greatest leaders and happiest people. They don't just build success, they build themselves. Framework 5. The Habit Installation Protocol, the 66-Day Rule. Now that you know what to build, let's learn how to build it. Real transformation is not an event, it's a system. It's not something that happens overnight. It's something you grow into, step by step, day by day. Many people believe that you can build a new habit in 21 days. But that's just an old myth. Modern science and Robin Sharma show that it actually takes about 66 days to create a habit that lasts for life. And inside those 66 days, there are 3 clear stages. Each stage feels different. Each stage tests you in a different way. Let's go through them. Phase 1, Destruction, days 1 to 22. This is the painful beginning. You're trying to wake up early, eat healthy, or study daily, but it feels terrible. Your body resists. Your mind argues. Your comfort zone screams, "Go back to the old way." Everything inside you will try to pull you back to safety. Your friends might question you. People might say, "You've changed." And you have that's the point. It hurts because you're destroying the old version of yourself. You're breaking old patterns and habits that no longer serve you. It's like burning down an old, broken house so you can build a stronger one. Don't mistake pain for failure. The pain means progress. This is where most people quit. But not you. Phase 2, Installation, days 23 to 44. Now you've left your old self behind, but your new self hasn't fully arrived yet. This is the messy middle. Some days you'll feel strong, some days you'll fall back. You'll doubt yourself, feel tired, or question whether it's worth it. This is the stage of confusion, discomfort, and slow growth. But this is also the stage where character is built. Every time you push through resistance, you're teaching your brain a new pattern. I keep my promises. I don't quit. If you can stay disciplined here, if you just keep showing up, you'll soon move into the final and most powerful phase. Framework 6. The twin cycles of elite performance. Now that your habits are strong, let's talk about how to perform like the world's best. One of the biggest lies people believe is that you need to work nonstop to be successful. That's not true. The greatest performers in every field, athletes, artists, scientists, and entrepreneurs, don't work more. They work smarter. They know when to push and they know when to rest. Robin Sharma calls this system the twin cycles of elite performance. There are two cycles you must master. Cycle 1, the high excellence cycle. This is your deep work cycle, your time to create, focus, and perform at your best. Here, you give your full energy and attention to what truly matters. You block distractions, challenge yourself, and produce your highest quality work. This is where masterpieces are made, businesses are built, and goals are achieved. But this level of performance uses a lot of your energy, focus, and emotions. That's why it must always be followed by the second cycle. Cycle 2, the deep recovery cycle. This is where you rest, recharge, and rebuild. You step away from pressure and give your body and mind time to recover. You might go for a walk in nature, take a nap, meditate or pray, spend time with family, sit in silence and just breathe. Think of world-class athletes. They don't train 24 hours a day. They train hard, then recover even harder. Because recovery is what builds true strength. In the same way, your success depends on your recovery. If you never rest, you'll burn out. And burnout people don't win, they collapse. So remember, greatness isn't just about how hard you work. It's about how well you rest, reflect, and return stronger. Framework 7, the 90/90/1 rule. If you want to go from busy to brilliant, you need focus. Focus is your superpower, but most people waste it every single day. Robin Sharma gives us one of his most powerful productivity secrets, the 90/90/1 rule. It's simple but life-changing. For the next 90 days, spend the first 90 minutes of your workday focusing on one single most important task, the one thing that will change your future. That's it. No multitasking. No checking your phone. No emails or messages. Just deep, focused work on what matters most. Why? Because most people start their day reacting, replying to texts, scrolling social media, answering calls. Their energy is gone before they even start real work. But high performers protect their prime brain time. And the first 90 minutes after your morning routine is your golden zone. Your brain is sharp, your energy is high, and your focus is at its best. Here's how you can use it. If you're building a business, use that time to plan, create, and make decisions. If you're learning English, use it to read, write, speak, or listen deeply. If you're a writer, write during this window. If you're a student, study your most important subject in this time. Just 90 minutes of pure focus on one thing will take you further than 10 hours of distracted work. Don't try to do everything, do what matters most, and do it without distraction. Framework 8. The tight bubble of total focus. So, what exactly is the tight bubble? It's your private zone, mentally, physically, and emotionally, where you work without distraction, interruption, or noise. Inside this bubble, no social media, no multitasking, no meaningless conversations, no endless scrolling, just pure, deep, focused creation. This is where world-class ideas are born. This is where books are written, businesses are built, and dreams turn into plans. Why most people fail without it? Imagine trying to paint a masterpiece, but every 3 minutes someone taps you on the shoulder. That's what most people do to themselves every day with their phones, emails, and habits. Then they ask, why am I not getting ahead? Why do I feel stuck? The truth is, your future is being stolen one distraction at a time. Let's say you're starting a business. You tell yourself you're working 10 hours a day. But in those 10 hours, you're answering WhatsApp, checking Instagram, replying to emails, and watching random videos. Your real focus time? Less than 2 hours. Now, compare that to someone who works just 3 hours, but does it inside a tight bubble. No phone, no noise, no distraction. That person gets 5 times more results in 1/3 the time. It's not about how many hours you work. It's about how many focused hours you give your dream. How to build your own tight bubble. Create a distraction-free workspace. A clean, quiet space sends a message to your brain. This is where I focus. Block specific hours for deep work. For example, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., no meetings, no messages, no interruptions. Turn off all notifications. Your phone doesn't control you, you control it. Put your phone in another room. Out of sight, out of mind. Tell people, this is my creative time. Let them know when you're unavailable. Because if you protect your attention, your life will rise. But if you don't, your potential will rot. Greatness isn't for the busy. It's for the focused. Framework 9. The 2 times 3 times rule. If you want to double your success, you must triple your personal growth. That's the rule. To 2 times your success, 3 times your investment in yourself. Everyone wants more. More money, more freedom, more respect, more results. But few people ask the real question. Am I becoming the kind of person who deserves those things? What the rule means. It means focusing less on getting more and focusing more on becoming more. Instead of asking, how can I get more clients? Why am I not getting opportunities? Ask, how much have I invested in my own growth? How much have I improved my mindset, skills, and habits? What this looks like in real life. To 3 times your growth, you must spend money on books, courses, and coaching. Spend time reading, learning, and developing new skills. Spend energy growing your mindset and discipline. Because growth comes before success. You don't get lucky, you get ready. Example. There are 2 people. Person A always blames the world. He says, no one helps me. I don't have the right connections. I'm unlucky. Person B doesn't complain. He wakes up early. He reads every day. He learns new skills. He invests time and money in becoming excellent. After 1 year, who's ahead? Of course, person B. Not because he's smarter, but because he grew more. Why most people stay stuck? Most people want better results, but they never become the kind of person who earns those results. They want $10,000 a month, but still think and act like someone who earns $500. They want respect, but don't build self-respect. They want growth, but never plant the seeds. Framework 10. Don't live your life by the phone. Your phone isn't just stealing your time. It's stealing your future. This framework is meant to wake you up. It's not gentle. It's not comforting. It's the truth. Robin Sharma says, an addiction to distraction is the death of creative production. In simple words, the more time you give to your phone, the less energy you have for your dreams. The hard truth. Be honest. How many people say they want to be successful, but scroll for 4 to 6 hours a day? How many crave peace, but fill their minds with 1,000 pieces of digital noise? How many want to build something great, but get lost in notifications, reels, and gossip? If that sounds harsh, good, because it needs to be. The trap of technology. Your phone is engineered to hook you. Apps aren't made to help you, they're made to control you. Their goal isn't to give you freedom. It's to keep you addicted. Every scroll releases a hit of dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical that whispers, keep going. But it's fake pleasure, temporary and empty. When you close the app, you feel more tired, more lost, more unfulfilled. The solution: replace screen time with soul time. Sharma suggests a simple rule. After 8 p.m., turn off your phone. Don't check it first thing in the morning. Instead, use that sacred time to connect with yourself. Journal your thoughts. Meditate and breathe. Read something wise. Plan your dream life. Example: instead of watching 50 short videos before bed, imagine reading 10 pages of a book that changes your mindset forever. Instead of checking messages at 5 a.m., imagine stretching, meditating, or writing your goals. Those small daily decisions are the difference between mediocrity and mastery. The core message: you don't need more hours, you need fewer distractions. You don't need a better phone, you need a better relationship with it. When you take your power back, your focus, creativity, peace, and confidence will return. Framework 11. The second wind workout. Most people waste their evenings. The successful use them to recharge their soul. Everyone talks about the morning routine, but few master the evening routine. That's where Robin Sharma's tool, the second wind workout, comes in. What it is: after your workday, usually between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., instead of collapsing into the couch, scrolling endlessly, or complaining about stress, you go for a light workout. Not heavy training, just gentle, intentional movement. A peaceful walk in nature, light yoga, a calm jog, stretching or breathing in silence. Why it works. This simple 30 to 45-minute routine resets your body after a long day, clears your mind, releases stress, and prepares you for deep, peaceful sleep. 2 evenings, 2 futures. Person A finishes work, eats junk food, scrolls for 2 hours, falls asleep drained. He wakes up tired and unmotivated. Person B finishes work, drinks water, changes into workout clothes, and takes a 40-minute walk in fresh air. No phone, no noise, just peace. He returns calm, sleeps deeply, and wakes up recharged. One small evening choice creates 2 completely different lives. The lesson: the second wind workout helps you end your day with energy, not exhaustion. Replace stress with peace. Sleep deeply and rise ready for greatness. It's not just a workout. It's a ritual of renewal. a daily gift to your future self. After dinner, the evening reset. After dinner, take a walk in silence. Leave your phone behind. Let your thoughts breathe. Reflect on your day. Thank yourself for showing up. It's not just a workout. It's a return to inner peace. Your body is your temple. Your mind is your weapon. Give them both the care they deserve. Framework 12, the 60-10 rule. Work like a lion, not a donkey. Focus deeply, then rest wisely. In today's world, most people believe that working longer hours means being productive. But the truth? They're just busy, not effective. Robin Sharma gives us a smarter method, the 60-10 rule. How it works. Work with complete focus for 60 minutes. Then, rest and recharge for 10 minutes. Repeat this cycle throughout your day. That's it, one simple rhythm that helps you protect your energy, creativity, and performance. Why it matters. Let's see what happens when you don't rest. Imagine someone sitting at their desk for 6 straight hours. No breaks, no stretch, no water, no reflection. By hour 3, their brain slows down. By hour 4, they get distracted. By hour 5, they're tired, switching tabs, checking emails, and producing low-quality work. Now, imagine someone using the 60-10 rule. They focus deeply for 1 full hour, no phone, no interruptions. Then, they take 10 minutes to walk, stretch, drink water, or rest their mind. When they return, they're fresh, alert, and powerful again. Who performs better by the end of the day? Obviously, the one who worked less, but smarter. Why it works. Every 10-minute rest rebuilds your brain's energy, restores focus, prevents burnout, keeps creativity alive. Your brain isn't a machine, it's a masterpiece. You must protect it if you want to perform like a pro. Example: if you're preparing for an exam, don't study for 5 hours straight. Instead, study deeply from 8 to 9 a.m. Rest for 10 minutes, stretch, drink water, breathe. Study again from 9:10 to 10:10 a.m. and so on. You'll remember more, feel better, and perform higher. This isn't laziness. It's elite strategy. Work like a lion in short bursts of power, not like a donkey dragging endlessly without purpose. Framework 13. Your environment shapes your excellence. You become like the people you spend time with, and the places you spend time in. This is one of the most underrated truths of the book, but also one of the most powerful. The core idea. Your external environment controls your internal performance. That means the people around you, the space you work in, the energy in your room, the words you hear, the habits you observe. They all shape your focus, mood, and future. Example: imagine 2 writers. Writer A works at a messy desk. Noise everywhere, surrounded by people who gossip and complain. They talk about failure, fear, and frustration all day. Writer B works in a clean, peaceful space. Soft light, calm music, surrounded by people who read, create, and dream big. Who do you think will produce better work? Who will grow faster, think clearer, and stay consistent? The answer is obvious, writer B. The lesson: you don't rise above your environment. You grow into it. If your space is filled with noise, clutter, or negativity, your mind will mirror that chaos. If your space is organized, inspiring, and peaceful, your mind will reflect that clarity. Choose your surroundings wisely. Your environment is not just where you live. It's what you become. Writer B works in a clean, inspiring room, with calm music, fresh air, and friends who talk about books, success, and purpose. Who will create better work? Obviously, writer B, not because they're smarter, but because their environment feeds their genius, not their weakness. What you can do: clean your space. A messy space creates a messy mind. Make it inspiring. Add visuals, quotes, and colors that lift your energy. Remove distractions. Step away from people who drain your focus. Add growth triggers. Vision boards, great books, and reminders of who you want to become. If you want to become great, start by improving the place where you live and work. Because when you change your environment changes you. Framework 14. The tragedy of potential unused. The worst pain in life is not failure. It's regret. This is not just another productivity trick. It's a deep truth, one of the greatest warnings Robin Sharma gives us. The core idea: every person is born with unique potential, a spark of greatness that can change the world. But most people never use it. They die with their brilliance still inside them. Not because they were unlucky, but because they got distracted, afraid, or comfortable. They said, "One day I'll start my business. One day I'll write my book. One day I'll follow my passion." But that one day never came. The story of one day. In the book, the billionaire tells a story about a man he once knew. A man full of energy, creativity, and dreams. Everyone believed he would do something amazing. But he always waited for the right time. He said, "When I'm ready, I'll begin." But he was never ready. He kept waiting until it was too late. He died with a heart full of regrets. Not for what he did, but for what he never did. Ask yourself, what dream are you delaying right now? What goal are you ignoring because of fear? What part of your life are you avoiding because it feels uncomfortable? If you don't take your potential seriously, life will pass you by, and you'll realize too late that you could have been extraordinary. The truth: the pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start with what you have, where you are right now. Your potential is a gift, and it's your duty to use it before it fades. Framework 15. The hero's journey starts in the dark. Every transformation begins when life falls apart. This framework is one of the most emotional lessons in the 5 a.m. Club. It reminds us that before every breakthrough, there is always a breakdown. The beginning of the journey. In the story, both the entrepreneur and the artist are lost. One has failed. The other feels hopeless, tired, and confused. They think their story is over. But in truth, it's just beginning. Because sometimes life has to break you to wake you. Think about it. Every great comeback story starts with pain. The person who lost everything and finally started their dream business. The one who faced heartbreak and discovered their true purpose. The one who hit rock bottom and rebuilt their health, focus, and confidence. It always follows the same path. Pain, reflection, growth, transformation. The lesson: when everything seems dark, when life feels unfair, remember, this is not the end. This is your training ground. The universe is not punishing you, it's preparing you. It's teaching you strength, patience, and faith. The message: the hero's journey never starts in comfort. It starts in chaos. But if you stay strong through the storm, you'll rise wiser, tougher, and more powerful than ever before. So don't curse the darkness. Walk through it. Because that's where heroes are made. Framework 16. Clarity precedes mastery. You can't rise in life if your vision is blurry. Greatness begins with clarity. Most people don't lack talent or time. They lack direction. They wake up every morning not knowing what they truly want. They say, "I want success," or "I want peace," or "I want freedom." But they've never taken the time to define what those things actually mean. Robin Sharma reminds us, you can't hit a target you can't see. That's why clarity is the starting point of all transformation. If you don't know where you're going, no amount of effort will take you there. A tale of two travelers. Both are strong, motivated, and ready to walk 50 miles. Traveler A has a map, a compass, and a destination. Traveler B is none of those, just energy. After 2 hours, Traveler A moves slowly but surely toward the goal. Traveler B runs fast in the wrong direction. After 5 hours, Traveler A is halfway there. Traveler B is lost, tired, and frustrated. That's life without clarity. You can be busy all day, but still go nowhere. A morning practice for clarity. Every morning, spend 10 minutes alone with your thoughts. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve today? What do I want this month to look like? What does my best life truly look like? Don't aim for perfection, aim for honesty. Write it down. Visualize it. Feel it. The clearer your vision becomes, the more focused and powerful your actions will be. What clarity gives you? Better decisions, stronger priorities, less stress, more confidence, fewer distractions, faster growth. Clarity turns confusion into direction. Direction turns effort into progress. You can't master your craft until you first master your vision. Framework 17. Your daily behavior reflects your deepest beliefs. What you do every day is a mirror of what you believe about yourself. This is one of the most honest and confronting truths in the entire book. Robin says, you will never rise above the identity you hold deep inside you. It doesn't matter how many books you read or how many goals you write down. If deep inside you believe you're not worthy, not capable, or not enough, you will always sabotage your own success. Because your behavior isn't controlled by motivation. It's controlled by your identity. A simple example. Let's say someone wants to be financially free. They study, set goals, and wake up early. But deep down, they still believe, I'm not good with money. People like me never succeed. After a few weeks, they start procrastinating. They miss opportunities. They quit. Why? Because your subconscious beliefs always win. You can't build a castle on the foundation of self-doubt. How to build new beliefs. Robin suggests daily reprogramming through repetition. Affirm your worth. I am disciplined. I am focused. I am becoming excellent. Act like the person you want to become, even if you don't feel like it yet. Surround yourself with people who reflect your future, not your past. You don't need to just change your behavior. You need to become the identity that your dreams require. The mirror test. Look at your calendar. It's your mirror. Your daily actions reveal your deepest beliefs. If you want to change your life, start by changing what you believe about yourself. Because when your beliefs rise, your behavior will follow, and your results will transform. Framework 18. An empty schedule creates a full mind. When you don't control your time will control your peace. In today's world, many people believe that freedom means having nothing to do, no plans, no schedule, no structure. They think, if I have no responsibilities or deadlines, I'll finally be happy. But that's not true. Robin Sharma teaches that a life without structure often leads to a mind full of chaos. When your time has no meaning, your mind has no direction. The lazy day trap. Think about a typical lazy weekend. You wake up late. You have no plan for the day. You scroll your phone, watch videos, eat whatever's easy, and drift through the hours. By the evening, you're not refreshed. You feel tired, empty, and even guilty. Now, compare that to a day with structure. You wake up early. You move your body. You read something inspiring. You work with focus, rest with purpose, and spend time in silence or reflection. At night, you feel proud and calm, not because you did more, but because you lived intentionally. The real meaning of freedom. Most people think freedom means doing whatever you want, whenever you want. But true freedom isn't the absence of structure, it's the presence of meaningful control. When your schedule is random, your emotions become random. When your day has no rhythm, your peace disappears. That's why successful people don't wake up wondering, "What should I do today?" They already know because they designed their day the night before. How to apply this? Plan your day before it begins. Every night, write down your top 3 to 5 priorities for tomorrow. Decide when you'll wake up, work, rest, and reflect. Create time blocks. Schedule periods for deep work, exercise, reading, and recovery. Treat these blocks like appointments with your best self. Rest intentionally. Resting isn't wasting time, it's recharging your energy. But rest with purpose. Take a walk, listen to music, meditate, or spend time in nature. Avoid default activities. Don't let your phone or television decide how your free time goes. Choose activities that feed your soul, not ones that drain it. The truth. The more you plan, the less you waste. The less you waste, the more you rise. Structure doesn't trap you. Structure sets you free. When your schedule supports your dreams, your mind becomes peaceful, your focus becomes powerful, and your life begins to flow with purpose. Framework 19. Energy is more valuable than intelligence. In the game of life, it's not the smartest who win. It's the most energized. Robin Sharma says, "What's the use of being a genius if you're always tired? You might have incredible ideas, big dreams, and great skills. But if your body is weak, your sleep is poor, and your habits are draining your strength, you'll never have the energy to bring those dreams to life." In this world, energy is the real currency. A tale of two entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur A is brilliant but exhausted. They stay up late, eat poorly, skip exercise, and live in a constant rush. They have big plans, but they can't focus or follow through. Entrepreneur B may not be as smart, but they take care of their energy. They sleep 7 to 8 hours, hydrate well, move daily, and manage their stress. Who will achieve more? Who will lead better, build stronger, and last longer? The answer is Entrepreneur B. Because without energy, even the sharpest mind fades. What drains your energy? Late night screen time, processed or unhealthy food, no physical movement, negative self-talk, toxic environments, constant comparison, lack of sleep less than 6 hours, saying yes to everything and everyone. Every time you allow these into your life, you lose the power to create, focus, and perform. What builds your energy? Deep sleep, protect your nights. Morning sunlight, wake your body naturally. Movement, even a 20-minute walk helps. Breathing exercises, calm your nervous system. Clean eating, fuel your body, don't just feed it. Digital detox, spend time without screens. Silent mornings, protect your peace. Purposeful living, do what matters to you. Energy doesn't come from caffeine or motivation. It comes from how you live your life. The new rule for success. It's not about working harder. It's about living smarter. Protect the fuel that drives your dreams. Your energy is your foundation. When your energy rises, your focus sharpens, your confidence returns, and your potential unfolds naturally. Because intelligence can build ideas, but only energy can bring them to life. Framework 20. The world rewards mastery, not mediocrity. One of the most important truths in the 5 a.m. Club is also one of the hardest to accept. The world doesn't reward busyness. It rewards mastery. This means the world doesn't care how much you do or how busy you are. It doesn't pay you for just showing up or doing average work. It rewards you for being exceptional, for being better than most, for becoming excellent at what you do. Why most people stay stuck? Most people want quick results. They chase shortcuts. They want instant fame, fast money, or quick recognition. But very few people want to master their craft. Instead, they jump from one idea to another. Copy what others are doing. Avoid deep work. Focus on attention and popularity, not skill and growth. This is why most people stay stuck in mediocrity. The truth about excellence. Excellence is rare. Average is everywhere. If you want to stand out, you can't do what everyone else does. You can't just be good enough. You must become truly great at what you do, better than 99.9% of people. And becoming excellent takes time, effort, and patience. It requires hard work, sacrifice, discipline, boredom, repeated practice. You cannot become unforgettable overnight. You become unforgettable by quietly becoming excellent every single day. A story of mastery. Daniel the photographer. Imagine Daniel. He loves photography. But so do millions of people. Everyone has phones, cameras, filters, and Instagram. If Daniel wants to rise above the crowd, he makes a choice. I don't want to be popular. I want to be the best. While others scroll on social media, Daniel studies photography. He learns about light, color, angles, and emotion. He practices taking photos every day, hundreds, even thousands. He fails. He learns. He improves. He works in silence, not for likes or applause. After years of consistent practice, he doesn't just have photos. He has mastery. Then, the world notices. Big brands hire him. Clients seek him out. His work speaks louder than words. Why? Because he chose excellence over popularity. Your takeaway. Whatever you want to do, writing, speaking, business, music, teaching, health, art, ask yourself, am I practicing like a master? Or am I just surviving like a beginner? Your life will never rise above the standard you set for yourself. If your standard is average, your life will feel average. If your standard is excellence, your life will eventually become extraordinary. Where excellence is born. Excellence is not born in public. It is born in silence, in the early mornings, in lonely hours, in repeated routines, in painful discipline. The world may not notice your efforts at first. The world may not celebrate your hard work while you're doing it. But those silent routines, the ones you repeat day after day, are the routines that create the results that shock the world. This is why the 5 a.m. Club exists. It is the place where masters are made, quietly, intentionally, and consistently. The big idea. Busyness will never make you extraordinary. Mastery will. Focus on the routines that build excellence, not on the applause that comes later. Your life is shaped not by what the world sees, but by what you do when no one is watching. The results will come. The recognition will come. But first, you must become excellent in silence. Framework 21. Legacy is more important than likes. This is the final and most powerful truth from the 5 a.m. Club. It asks the most important question you can ever ask yourself. How will the world remember me when I'm gone? Robin Sharma teaches that real success is not about applause, money, or popularity. It is about impact, the lives you touch, the hearts you lift, and the purpose you fulfill. The problem with today. Most people are chasing likes, followers, and attention. They focus on being seen now, but they rarely ask themselves, am I building something that will matter 10, 20, or 50 years from now? Imagine two people. Person A goes viral. They get 1 million views, thousands of likes, and temporary fame. But they only entertain. They create no real value, no growth, no healing, no depth. Person B works quietly. They help others. They teach, create, and inspire. They may never be famous, but they are respected, remembered, and trusted. Fast forward 20 years, who do you think people will still talk about? The answer is clear: the person who left a legacy. Why legacy matters. Likes can't heal you. Followers won't hold you when you're lonely. Money can buy comfort, but it cannot give meaning. Legacy is different. Legacy gives your life weight. It turns your struggles into lessons for others. It turns your pain into someone else's light. It turns your silence into someone else's strength. You don't have to be Gandhi or Steve Jobs. You can build a meaningful legacy every day. Raise your children with love. Speak with kindness. Give your best to your work. Live with integrity, even when no one is watching. Every word you speak, every choice you make, every moment you are present, you are writing your legacy. The truth about life. We all have limited time. One day, we will die. When that happens, no one will remember your viral video or how many people followed you. What they will remember is how you made them feel, how you showed up when it mattered, what you stood for, what you gave the world. Legacy is about creating something that outlives you. The 5 a.m. Club and legacy. The 5 a.m. Club is not just about waking up early. It's about waking up to life itself. It's about taking control of your mornings before the world takes control of you. Moving your body, sharpening your mind, mastering your emotions, and feeding your soul. Building habits that serve your future, not just your comfort. When you do this every day, you transform. Your focus sharpens. Your confidence returns. Your voice becomes stronger. One day, when you look in the mirror, you won't see the old version of yourself. You'll see someone awake, someone strong, someone no longer a victim of the world. You'll see the person building something rare, something beautiful, something meaningful. That person is the real you. Your call to action. Guard your mornings like they are sacred. Protect your energy like it's gold. Build habits that create the future you want. Grow your gifts as if the world depends on them, because maybe it does. Life is not a rehearsal. There are no second chances, no rewinds, only now. Every moment matters. Every choice counts. The big message. This isn't just a book, and this isn't just a summary. This is a movement. The world needs more people who rise before the sun with purpose. People who don't chase applause, but create impact. People who don't follow the crowd, but lead with mastery. Now it's your turn. Go. Build the life only you were born to live. Leave a legacy that will outlast you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Keep growing, keep reflecting, and keep living with integrity. You're stronger than you know. Until next time, take care and keep coding your English, one step at a time.